Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss in details about comparable interface and comparator interface. Let's get started. Let's have a look at some of the common interview questions. How to sort a collection of employee objects by employee ID. Also, what to do if we want to sort it by employee name too. What are the differences between comparable and comparator interfaces? How to sort collections using these interfaces? What is the difference between collection and collections? So in this video we will be clearing all these topics. Having a look at the comparable interface. This resides in the java.lang package. It has a method compareTo object to sort objects. The syntax is public int compareTo object. Now let's suppose a scenario where there is a collection of employee objects and we want to sort it based on their weight. So if we want to sort it based on their weight, then we can use comparable interface. So how the compareTo method works? The compareTo method works somewhat like this. This method returns an int value that is either positive, negative, or 0. If the object making the call is greater than the argument, then a positive number is returned. If the object making the call is less than the argument, then a negative number is returned. If the object making the call is equal to the argument, then 0 is returned. Now writing a Java class which implements the comparable interface. Public class employee implements comparable employee, private string name, private int employee ID, private int weight, private int age. Now we need to override the compareTo method if this dot weight is less than other object dot weight, then return negative. If this dot weight equals other object dot weight, then return 0, otherwise return 1. Now we can sort the collection of employees using collections.sort, which will be coming just in a few seconds. Note: comparable interface is used for natural sorting. So all the wrapper classes and string class implements this comparable interface and override compareTo method. The string class. The string class also implements this comparable interface. If both the strings are equal, then compareTo returns 0. If the string is lexicographically greater than the string argument, then compareTo returns a positive 1. If string is lexicographically less than the string argument, then compareTo returns a negative 1. Using the collections.sort list. It resides in the java.util package. It sorts the collection of objects on basis of compareTo method. The syntax is collections.sort collection. Understanding the comparator interface. This is used for customized sorting. It resides in the java.util package. It has the method compareTo object1, object2 to sort objects. The syntax is public int compare object1, object2. This does not affect the original object class. Now again, let's try to imagine the scenario something like this. This fatty guy is not satisfied with the sorting based on their weight, so he asks to be sorted based on their ages. Now in the previous example, we sorted the collection based on their weights. That is one attribute. But what if we try to sort it based on their ages, their weights, their employee ID, and so on? So if we want to sort it based on multiple keys, then we need to use the comparator interface. Now in comparator interface, we need to override this compare method. How the compare method works? The compare method works something like this. This method returns an int value that is either positive, negative, or 0, similar like the compareTo method of the comparable interface. If the first object argument's field is greater than the second object's argument field, a positive number is returned. If the first object argument field is less than the second object argument's field, a negative number is returned. If both the objects are equal, then a 0 is returned. Now writing the Java class. Public class employee, private string name, private int employee ID, private int weight, private int age, and then we would be having the getters and setters. Note that in this case we are not modifying the original class as opposed to the comparable interface. Rather in this case we would be having a different class. Named age comparator, which implements the comparator interface, and we would be having the compare method wherein we would be passing in two arguments, employee object 1, employee object 2, and we would be comparing those two employee objects based on their ages. If e1.getAge equals to e2.getAge, then we would be returning 0. Else, if e1.getAge is greater than e2.getAge, then we would be returning a positive 1, otherwise we would be returning a negative 1. Again, we need to sort the collection, so we would be using collections.sort. Now in case of comparator, we need to use the syntax somewhat like this: collections.sort, and then we would be passing in the list of objects followed by the age comparator. This will sort the collection based on the age comparator. Differentiate between the comparable and comparator interface. So these are the differences between comparable and comparator interfaces. First, they belong to two different packages, that is Java lang and the other one is java.util. The sorting logic is different. Notice and always keep in mind that comparable interface, the sorting logic must be in the same class, but in case of comparator, the sorting logic would be in a different class. The purpose of using a comparable interface is that we can sort the objects based on only one key. But if we want to sort it based on multiple keys, then we have to use comparator interface. The sorting method in case of comparable interface is int compareTo, and then we pass in the object. Whereas in case of comparator, the method is int compare, and then we pass in two objects. The calling method in case of comparable is collections.sort, and then we pass in the list. In case of comparator, the calling method is collections.sort, and then we pass in the list followed by the comparator. So let's summarize what we have learned. So, for sorting on one attribute, comparable can be used, but for customized sorting on various attributes, comparator needs to be used. If you like this video, then please subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching. See you again.